I can tell you that early this morning in Eagle Pass, we witnessed one of the largest mass illegal crossings we have ever seen in the last 2.5 years of covering our southern border. We'll get right to this video. Take a look at this stunning footage. Border Patrol sources telling us just after midnight, about 2,500 migrants crossed illegally into Eagle Pass. You can see this lengthy line of them stretching from shore to shore in the river. This video perspective coming from the Mexican side of the river in Piedras Negras. One of our contacts over there shooting this video as they essentially bum rushed Eagle Pass last night. And this happened right next to the port of entry where the Biden administration is telling people to cross legally. They don't care. They're crossing illegally because there are little to no fear of consequences. Take a look at this second perspective, this second piece of video showing what was almost essentially a stampede of people rushing down to the edge of the river just after midnight. You can see some Mexican National Guard soldiers kind of standing around aimlessly, not sure of how to try to stop so many people, but they went rushing into the water and crossed illegally right into Eagle Pass. Over 2,500 of them, according to our sources. Then take a look at this video our drone team shot early this morning after the sun came up and those people had already made it to the U.S. side of the border. This is what was left over as they were being processed. Masses of single adults as well as some family units as these migrants continue to have no fear of consequences for crossing the U.S. border illegally. They believe if they step foot on U.S. soil, they will be released into the United States, and they are not listening to Biden administration messaging that the border is closed and that they should not come to the United States. And as you mentioned, it appears a lot more of them are on the way. Take a look at this video out of Mexico. Sources providing Fox this footage showing a train full of migrants hooting, hollering, cheering, and waving to the cameras. This is in Zacatecas, Mexico, and that train is heading straight for the U.S.-Mexico border. It is heading north. Once these migrants get into Mexico, Mexico mass issues them humanitarian visas like candy almost. That allows them to travel throughout Mexico. And they go right to the U.S.-Mexico border, some of them going to Piedras Negras, which is the city across from Eagle Pass. And then you see what happens. The result last night, mass illegal crossings. And our Border Patrol sources are telling us more of these trains are heading north as I speak to you right now, and these numbers are expected to get worse. Back out here live, CBP sources telling Fox News that as of this morning, they had over 20,000 migrants in federal custody. And that's even with all these mass street releases they've been doing to try to decompress. We are told they're getting close to a breaking point and that they feel the border has never been worse. We'll send it back to you.